Hello, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, and in this video I'm gonna test FSHUD. It's the offline ATC. It's linked with the FSTL traffic. So we're gonna have a real traffic from flight radar. It's all offline and the FSHUD will manage it. So we are currently at Bordeaux Alpha 8 stand. So I'm gonna open the doors and start setting up everything, and then I will skip, of course. Yeah, I'm using always FS2 crew PMDG SOP, and for now it's a button version.
Let's start setting up.
Okay. And I can control it from my phone. And also one more very useful, it's a sim brief panel. I didn't use before. It's the first time, and it's very useful. So you can see how it's look. So now we're planning a departure for runway 29 that was given us from the sim brief, and we will request clearance. So you can hear now how the voice sounds.
Mary Neck Tower, 9 Hotel, Quebec Alpha Hotel, Gate, Alpha 8, request clearance to Joseph Tower Dallas Aircraft with information Oscar. 9 Hotel, Quebec Alpha Hotel, clear to Joseph Tower Dallas Aircraft, via Sierra Alpha Uniform 5 Papa, departure, runway 23, initial climb flight level 210, then as filed, squawk, 6452.
So big change.
Via Sierra Alpha Uniform 5 Papa, departure, runway 23, initial climb flight level 210, then as filed, squawk, 6452, 9 Hotel, Quebec Alpha Hotel.
So was
Quebec Alpha Hotel, red back correct, room ready, contact movement ground, 121.9. 121.9, 9 Hotel, Quebec Alpha Hotel.
So yeah, as you can see, they change runway, and I'm using a Navigraph chart, so I replan it, I change, and the departure actually looks almost the same. Okay, let's continue. And here we are ready for pushback, and let's request it.
Fasten your seatbelt securely. For your own comfort and safety,
Mary Neck Ground, 9 Hotel, Quebec Alpha Hotel, Gate, Alpha 8, request pushback and start up.
avoid being disturbed in flight.
9 Hotel, Quebec Alpha Hotel, pushback and start up approved.
Pushback and start up approved.
Oxygen will be provided. Mask like this will appear automatically. Stay in your seat and pull a mask towards
So
you.
for the pushback I'm also using FS2 crew by my voice. Unfortunately my microphone wasn't recorded for the pushback request, and let's skip it and continue.
Before
Okay,
taxi
pushback
checklist.
was completed, and we'll do before taxi checklist.
Generators on, probe heat on, anti-ice off, isolation valve auto, engine start switches continuous, recall
Checked.
checked, auto brake, RTO, engine start levels,
Idle detent.
flight controls,
Checked.
Checked.
ground equipment,
Clear.
Clear.
clear, before taxi checklist completed.
And we are requesting the taxi clearance.
Mary Neck Ground, 9 Hotel, Quebec Alpha Hotel, request taxi. 9 Hotel, Quebec Alpha Hotel, taxi to holding point 123, via Whiskey 1, Papa 1.
Clear
Whiskey
left.
1,
Clear
Papa
right.
1.
Runway 23, via Whiskey 1, Papa 1, 9 Hotel, Quebec Alpha Hotel.
It's understandable. Understandable, yeah. The voice is not perfect, but for me I think it's fine. Unfortunately you cannot see on the screen FS2 HUD due to how was taken the recording screen. It was only at the game, so you cannot see the screen. So basically, if you don't understand something, I mean you didn't hear properly, you always can read. It's the small pop-up screen, so for that it's fine. For now it's good. he give me correct taxing. Okay, we are approaching the runway and
Before
we'll
takeoff
do
checklist.
Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
5.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
And let's request it. And what's why I love so much of FSHUD crew? Because it will do all the checklist.
Request takeoff clearance.
Tower, Ryanair 5, ready for departure.
It's also part of the FSHUD crew now. It's don't do nothing, just the voices.
Cleared for departure, Ryanair 5.
And now we press for
Flight
FSHUD.
deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Before takeoff procedure.
Okay. Cabin crew, take your seats. Clear on the approach.
Only one problem that I have now with the FSHUD, as you can hear, it's calling us by registration number, by aircraft registration, and not by our call sign. The flight plan was taken from the SIM brief, imported from the SIM brief automatically, and there was option only to use the call sign as flight number, but the flight number is not a call sign. So I need to Google how to change it, but for now, yeah, it's 9 Hotel Quebec. Okay, we get the clearance, 40% stabilized, and toga.
Takeoff.
Thrust set. 80 knots.
Checked.
View 1, rotate.
Rotate. I
Positive
think
rate.
Gear up.
gear up.
Yeah.
This application, such as FSHUD crew, I think it's a must-have. Navigraph, FSHUD
400
crew,
feet.
must-have. And also there is voice control. You can check it on my YouTube channel. There was a video where I was flying with the full voice control of the FSHUD crew.
Command A.
Autopilot on.
Okay, we engage the autopilot and let's skip it till our arrival. Okay, here we are. We are.
Radar contact. Continue descent 4000. QNH 1022. Continue descent 4000. Ryanair 11 Sierra Alpha.
As you can hear, ATC, FSHUD ATC manage completely all traffic.
Clear Bravo India Sierra Bravo Clear Whiskey arrival Ryanair Clear Bravo Alpha.
And I a little bit cut video, not a little bit, I cutted the video to make it shorter. So the ATC give us vectors. They are vectoring, they give us a heading and bring us to the runway. So at that point it's amazing.
Locate 7.7 Ryanair Clear Bravo Alpha. Ryanair 5 Foxtrot Bravo, contact Barcelona Tower 118.1. 118.1 Ryanair 5 Foxtrot Bravo.
So we're gonna using flaps 30. Also FSHUD crew did the briefing for the descent and approach, where is mention our minimums, our altitude for a go around, our VREF speed and everything. So it's quite realistic, and you have a less work as FSHUD crew. It's Basically, it's your first officer.
Ryan 110 Alpha, contact Barcelona approach 127.7. 127.7, Ryan 110 Alpha. 9 Hotel Mike Romeo, expect 12 November, arrival, Eagle AOS, X-ray, approach, runway 24, report when ready for descent. Expect 5 November, arrival, Golf India Sierra Lima Uniform, AOS,
1000 to level.
runway 24,
Usually we should put 4 nautical miles, but I decide to leave it for 5.
ready for descent.
So it's we say that we are ready for this. Didn't
Approach
understand.
checklist.
Approach checklist. Altimeters.
1022 set.
1022 set. Approach checklist completed.
Barcelona Center, Berlin to Alpha Delta, at flight level 0, descending 4000.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
9 Hotel Quebec Alpha Hotel, established on localizer.
We established a
9
localizer.
Hotel Quebec Alpha Hotel, continue approach.
Continue
Flaps
approach.
1 set.
9 Hotel Quebec Alpha Hotel.
Flaps 5.
The voices are okay. I
Speed
can
check.
understand without reading some of them.
Left heading 054, continue descent 4000,
Flaps 5 set.
to Alpha Delta. Berlin to Alpha Delta, turn right heading 248. Right heading 248, Berlin to Alpha Delta. Berlin to Alpha Delta, turn right heading 263.
As you can hear, they give vectoring, heading, as the same they give us for us.
Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Command B.
Autopilot on.
And we set 3000 for this approach.
Barcelona Center, Ryanair 2 Bravo Alpha is 2 Whiskey, arrival at flight level 150.
Final approach fix.
Level
8 checked.
160.
Missed approach altitude is set.
Yeah, miss approach altitude is set, it's 3000.
Hotel, contact Barcelona Tower 118.1. 118.1, 9 Hotel Quebec Alpha Hotel.
Only one thing that they give us. Wait.
Manual flight.
Autopilot off.
At 2 knots, clear to land, 2 foot right.
Clear to land, to
Clear to land, 2 foot right.
Gear down, flaps 15.
Speed checked. Gear down.
So what I want to say that they give us a little bit later descent,
Flaps 15 set.
as on our top of descent of FMC we was ready to descend, but the ATC give us a later clearance for descent,
Flaps 30.
so we was following
Speed
and
checked.
everything fine. Also, when you set up the flight plan on
Flaps
inside the
30
FSHUD, you can edit the altitude on all the points.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Continuous.
Speed
And I
brake.
need to press it that
Armed.
Landing
it's
gear.
not automatically
Down.
speaking.
Flaps.
1000.
So you can use the button
1000
version
feet.
or the voice.
Stable.
So I'm using the button version from my
Flaps
phone.
30.
Next to
Green
me.
light.
Landing checklist completed.
Let's see and let's correctly say here how they give us taxi instruction. It's late, so there is not many traffic. I would like to see when will be a lot of traffic.
500
That will be more
feet.
interesting. Clear.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching minimums.
Continue. I didn't press
Minimums.
landing.
Cleared.
So now I start pressing
Continue.
and landing.
Sync rate.
Oops. Everything good?
50, 40, 30,
A little bit more
20.
thrust, not to lose too much. And the flare. Oh, I aim for a soft landing. Yeah. And we did it. Soft landing. Center of the line.
No reverse engine 1 and engine 2.
Okay, so they say to contact ground after location.
Auto brake
Vacating
this
the
out.
runway.
Manual brake.
60 knots.
It's
Checked.
too dark. Left, right. Left. Here is the terminal.
Okay to clean up.
Roger.
Romeo 6, we located at Romeo 6.
On behalf of the captain and the entire crew, we'd like to welcome you to our next
214.
please remain seated.
Okay, we're gonna check the map. So they give us. I cannot see here nothing. So we're gonna using a Navigraph chart to be able to taxi. Okay, so quite good. Yeah, Romeo 6, we can see we are here. Okay, so I'm suggesting I'm using because I didn't fly a long time with this a lot of gaps I have because in the VATSIM not always traffic and I'm bored flying alone. And as you know, inside the Microsoft Flight Simulator, the ATC is completely crap. So with the FSHUD, it
APU
will
on
be
the bus.
amazing. With the all live traffic, using FSSTL or how it's called. It will be good. It will be amazing. So, thank you for watching. If you're thinking about do you need FSHUD or not if you're flying offline, you can watch this video, you can hear the sounds and you decide. For instructions, everything good for the departure and arrival, and for taxiing I didn't have any issue. It's working very good. Once again, thank you for watching and see you on my another flight.